How's it going, guys? EasyPlayer21 back again with another episode here in our UFC save in WMMA 5. And here today we have for you UFC on ESPN, Esparza versus Suarez. So we're about halfway there until we get to McGregor versus Khabib 2. Super excited for that pay-per-view, but here is the main card for the card we've got going on today. All the TV broadcasters are put on. All of our mills taken care of. All of our decisions are almost taken care of. We're about to sign a triplet of Bellator fighters, one being AJ McKee, who is number 19 in the world in the featherweight division, I believe. Yes, 18-0 undefeated. Darian Caldwell, good bantamweight, and then Sergio Pettis. So very excited about that. I had to recently add a couple of fighters to the 256 card because I think Cody Stamann and Easy DS got injured. And so Tim Means and Montel Jackson jump in on short notice. Now, taking a look at some of the news here that I actually haven't gotten a chance to look at. Daichi Abe, that's funny. Nothing that really catches my mind. Ooh, Gina Mazzani, actually. She went 2-0 and 1. Number 19 bantamweight in the world. Why not, you know? Give her 2 fights. Golden. Can always use some more ranked women fighters. Oh, Cosmo Alexander. Oh, that sucks. This is the guy that knocked out Sage Northcutt. He just retired. Well, best of luck to him. Esparza versus Suarez. A bunch of other cards going on today. CWFC, Invicta, AFC. Love it. The next episode after this one might be a bittersweet one. UFC on ESPN, Silva versus Hermansson. Anderson Silva facing off Jack Hermansson in the main event in what could potentially be his last fight. So not a dry eye in the house for that one, I would imagine. But the Spider probably giving it one last go. But here we go with Esparza versus Suarez. All right, first one, Magomed Mustafayev taking on Roosevelt Roberts. First prelim. This is the first card in France that the UFC, quote-unquote, would have done, as Roosevelt Roberts gets the win via triangle in round number 3, improves to 10-1. He actually just recently had a fight booked up. I can't remember who it is against, but I know he's going to be in action soon. All right, Bahadurzada taking on Michel Pereira. Michel Pereira, the guy who does all the crazy flips and whatnots, and he gets split decisioned against Bahadurzada. That's 3 losses in a row for him, so I don't know if we're going to be keeping him around. And he praises Pereira. Marina Moroz taking on Melinda Fabian. Fabian already signed a contract with somebody else, so I'm kind of banking on Moroz getting a win here, and she does. Unanimous decision victory for Marina Moroz. Thibaut Gauthier taking on Drew Dober. Drew Dober is ranked number 15 in the lightweight division in real life, and he gets a good victory here. Let's see what Dober has been up to in game. He's coming off the Haqparast win, and that's it. And he says he would like to face Ismagulov in his next fight. All right, so a Frenchman going at it here, Alain Baudot taking on Kadis Ibrahimov in the light heavyweight division, and Baudot gets the win knockout in round number 1 in front of his fellow countrymen. You love to see it. Improves to 9-1 and gets a big debut win here in his own country. Another French fighter, Ioni Razafarisin, taking on Gabrielle Holloway in the featherweight division. Heavy underdog is Ioni, but she gets the win anyway, submission due to a north-south choke. It was rated as a fantastic fight, and she wins in front of her home crowd as well. Gabrielle Holloway we're probably going to send down to Invicta. Veronica Macedo taking on Melissa Gatto in the last prelim fight. And Macedo gets the win via TKO, rated as a great fight, improving to 8-4-1. All right. We put him on the main card simply because of his name, Kai Kara France, taking on Magomed Bibulatov in the flyweight division. And Kara France, in front of his fellow countrymen, I guess if you want to say, gets the TKO victory in round number 2. The crowd loves him because his last name is Kara France. He wants to face off against Alex Perez next. Alex Perez recently had a really good win over Hussier Formiga. Now he's ranked number 4 in the flyweight division. Taylor Lapilus in front of his home crowd, taking on dangerous Davy Grant. And Davy Grant says, no, France people are not going to go 3-0 today. And he gets a submission victory, 305 into round number 1. Mirsad Bektic taking on Andre Fili in a pretty good featherweight fight between a couple of good prospects. And Touchy Fili gets the win via unanimous decision, improves to 22-7. Ray Borg taking on Nathaniel Wood in the bantamweight division. And Ray Borg gets the win over Nathaniel Wood, unanimous decision victory. And he would like to face off Rob Font next. Co-main event of the evening, Khalid Murtazaliev taking on a returning Tim Kennedy, former strikeweight middleweight champion of the world, heavily favored. And he gets knocked out, or not knocked out, but he gets TKO'd in round number 1 by Khalid Murtazaliev, who now improves to 16-2. I wonder if Tim Kennedy, if he retires here. He doesn't, but he says he wants to fight Anderson Silva. I mean, we'll see. I doubt he's going to stick around for that much longer, but hey, he wants to fight the best. Good on you. Time for the main event of the evening in what is a title eliminator in the strawweight division. CARLA Cookie Monster Esparza taking on TATIANA Suarez. Suarez undefeated. Esparza coming off a big win over Karate Hottie. It's the main event here, and let's get it going. My guess is Tatiana Suarez via unanimous decision. Opening bell. They're both wrestlers, so I mean, you never know. Esparza taking the initiative. Belly to belly. Suarez punches down at Esparza. Trying to pull guard here. Suarez not allowing it. And that's the end of the round. Not the most exciting round, but Suarez won. Suarez in the clinch. And she gets a takedown. Greco-Roman slam. So Suarez just kind of raining down some weak ground and pound, and Yves Levine finally stands them up. Esparza looking for the big punch, but Suarez just getting in the clinch and just laying and praying, kind of. And Esparza gets that round, interestingly enough, even though Suarez was in control for most of it. Suarez shoots in for a takedown. Esparza pulls guard. Esparza trying to scramble. Half guard now for Esparza. Halfway through round number 3. Very uneventful main event, sadly. Esparza inside control. Esparza tries to pull guard, can't do so, as round number 3 runs out. And apparently it was a round for Suarez. We'll see. Suarez with a big belly-to-belly suplex. Suarez throwing down strikes, but not with a lot of power, really. Suarez blocks Esparza. Under a minute left in the round. Yves Levine standing them back up. Esparza. Suarez wobbles, then falls, and she gets saved by the bell. Wow, so a big punch by Esparza at the end of that round. Suarez might still be hurt. Oh boy, Esparza coming on strong. She might win the fight just on this round alone. Apparently they're even at 2 apiece. Suarez is cut under her eye, trying to defend her undefeated record. Suarez is limping a little bit. Last half of the round here, Esparza is really putting it on. Suarez is limping. Minute and a half left to go. Suarez knocked down. Esparza senses victory, struggling to cope. Esparza trying to lock in. Oh, why didn't she just keep punching? She could have finished her there, but she might win anyways. Wow, so Esparza looks to have definitely won that round. Time expires. Oh, jeez. This guy says Esparza won that round via 10-8. And so now, for the final time tonight, here's Bruce Buffer. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-45, 48-46, and 50-44 for the winner by unanimous decision, CARLA Cookie Monster Esparza. So CARLA Esparza defeats TATIANA Suarez. Her undefeated streak is over, and she is now the #1 contender for Valentina Shevchenko's strawweight championship. As who she? Oh, I'm talking about Weili Zhang. What am I talking about? Shevchenko's flyweight, so strawweight. Yes, Weili Zhang. Idiot. Attendance of 541. Yikes. Popularity unchanged. Now let's see here what we got for the fantastic. Okay, so fight of the night will go to that one, and then performance bonus we'll give to Baudot. And I'm thinking Drew Dober. We'll give it to yeah, we'll give it to Drew Dober. Lost about 100K on that card. That's okay. All right, so our next fight card is going to be... Oh, crap. What is it going to be? Oh, yeah. It's going to be Silva versus Hermanson. So that's going to be a pretty good one. That card in Brazil. Go ahead and update our rankings, take a look at our emails, and then we will sign off. I might do the Anderson Silva card. I might do it today anyways as well. I was thinking about maybe doing some Shadow Ridge Fighting Championships, but I don't think I'm going to have time for that. Hell, I might even get, excited and do the Habib Conor card tonight anyways. All rates to be seen. Always hungry, Julia Ottolino. Habib Savages McGregor. Uh-oh. So let's go and update our rankings here. All right, Roy Nelson has debuted at heavyweights. Like to see that. Now at number 19. He's going to be facing Justin Willis soon. John Jones is eligible to be booked for his fight with Dominic Reyes. Middleweights, Murtazaliev moves up to number 19. Tim Kennedy moves down to 25. Nothing at welterweight. Nothing at lightweight. Nothing at... Oh, actually at featherweight. Andre Fili moves up to number 5. Really? Number 5? I mean, he beat number 6. Oh, geez. Actually, that's a pretty good... Wow. You know what? That's actually pretty good. Beating number 14 and number 6. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Bektic moves down to number 10. I mean, we should give him a top 10 opponent then, right? Next. All this after losing to Sadiq Yusuf. Ray Borg moves up to number 10 for beating Nathaniel Wood. Who is number 21? Doesn't make all that much sense to me. Wow. He really climbed up the rankings. He said he wants Rob Font next. Kai Kara France moves up to number 8. Baby Latov moves down to number 15. Let's see. Macedo moves up the rankings. Marina Morosh moves up 1 spot. And Carla Esparza is still your number 1 contender. She will be facing Weili Zhang in the near future. How long is she out for, though? 34 days. Love to see that. Tatiana Suarez, her first loss of her career. Let's see, anything interesting going on here? Not really. Jack Becker, who are you? 9-1. Lightweight from Australia. We'll hold off right now. Mads Burnell. I remember he was in the UFC for a little bit. Yeah, nothing really going on here. Murdazaliev needs to be renewed. Wins against Dalloway, Muradov, and then Tim Kennedy. Now number 19 in the middleweight division. Good for you. Alyssa Cron needs to be re-signed. Melissa Gatto, let's see if we want to re-sign her. I think we might just send her down to Invicta. Gina Mazzani, need to get her. Computer's being pretty slow, so I think I'm going to delete some stuff and hopefully it'll be a little bit faster. Kai Car France, definitely need to re-sign him. Tatiana, need to re-sign her. Thibaut Gauthier, let me see if we want to re-sign him. 2-6 in the UFC. Not the best record. We're going to go ahead and cut Thibaut Gauthier. Bektic, need to resign. Andre Feely, let's re-sign him. Marina Maroche, Iron Lady, I think that's her name, right? The Iron Lady, Marina Maroche. Ibragimov. 0-3 in the UFC. Yikes, yeah, we're going to go ahead and cut him. Best of luck, son. I'm going to take this guy off our short list. He just lost. And Red A Globo wasn't happy. Oh well. Alright, cool. That's going to do it here. Next time I see you guys will be for UFC on ESPN Silva versus Hermansson. I'm AZPlow21. Thank you for joining me today. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to click on the little bell so you get notifications whenever my videos get uploaded. Happy to have brought this for you guys. I will see you guys in Brazil for UFC on ESPN Silva versus Hermansson. Have a great rest of your day.